In this video, we're going to use Packet Tracer to illustrate how a web page is obtained from a web server. So in this case, we have a PC that is connected through a simulated internet cloud to a web server. And that web server is at www.learnip.com. It also is at the IP address of 172.33.150. So we are going to go out to our PC here, and we are going to request a web page. Now, in order to request a web page, we have to use a client that is appropriate for a web server. So we're going to start out by choosing the web client, and the appropriate client for viewing a web page is a web browser. So we're going to open up the web browser, and we're going to start the capture utility. And then we're going to capture the traffic from the PC0 to the web server. So we're going to put the URL for the learnip.com on the browser, and we are going to request the packet. And you can see that the HTTP packets are being generated and are traveling across the simulated internet over to the web server. The web server is then going to respond and deliver the web page back to the PC. At this point, we are going to stop the capture and take a look at some of these packets. If we examine the packet information by clicking on the box next to the packet we want to investigate, we can see here that it is an HTTP packet, which is generating a web request. It is using TCP as its transport protocol, and it is going to the IP address, the destination IP address of the web server. You can see in this packet that the source IP address is the IP address of PC0. You can also see that when it is communicated, it's initially formatted as an Ethernet frame, and it goes across the Ethernet connection between PC0 and its first hop to get to the internet. When the web server responds, the server takes in that request that it received from the PC0, and then it sends back the response. And as you can see, the response is destined for PC0 as the destination. This process will continue as all information that is related to the web page gets transmitted.